Hey guys, True Knight back here. So tonight we're gonna go over a Fire King deck profile that does not feature the one Fenrir. In my build with Fire King Dogmatika, I've always kept Fenrir in there, but I wanted to give you guys that don't have access to it, or girls, guys, or people that don't have necessarily the budget to play it, but still want to play Dogmatika. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Obviously, you can tell, new setup, trying different angles. For you guys, it might be a different kind of video than what I usually do, so tell me if you guys like it in the comments. Exploring new things, got an upgrade in life with a new computer, and got a free app on my computer that's 10 times better than the one I was using before, so let's get right into it. Starting off, 3 Karen. This is the heart and soul of the deck. This guy is nuts. You should always play him at 3 as long as he's not banned. Pretty soon probably will be banned, or at least limited to 1. Gorgeous card, by the way, but effect to, if you have 2 in hand, you can pop 1 to special summon the other one out, and then boom, his effect goes off in graveyard, where you can special another Fire King out from hand or graveyard, and then non-targeting pop. Just simply the nuts, the bees knees, however you want to put it. Second up, we got 3 Ponyx. This guy is pretty crazy. A lot of people call him the heart and soul of the deck. Spell searcher for the deck. Also has in the field, or in the graveyard effect, that if a Fire King was popped, you can special him. I am running 3 Arvada in this build still. Effect negation is crazy, especially on monsters this format, so don't sleep on that. 2 Garunix. It's just a mandatory 2 of, I think, at this point. It floats, it's your biggest attacker. It really helps get guys into the graveyard. It's really great. And still 1 Barong. I don't think this changes. Don't run Ring Bali anymore, don't really need to, but 1 Barong is insane. Love this card. On to spells, running 2 Island, I'm so sorry. Island's effect to, if you don't have a monster, you can special summon 1 from your hand. Could sometimes win you the game. I've seen it happen. It's a pretty crazy effect. Don't forget the effect, guys. Read the card too. If this card is banished or destroyed, you Rageki. So remember that. Don't cheat your opponent. Cheaters never prosper. 3 Sanctuary in this build. I'm running it just simply because I took out the Fenrir. I've sworn by just running 2, but in this build I can fit a 3rd. Added back Skyburn. I know I wasn't playing in my last Dogmatika build, but with this one I can fit it in there now. And 1 Circle. It's essentially a 1-for-1, but its effect to get any one of them really helps out a lot. Now for Dogmatika, we are playing the Fleur-de-Lis and the Maximus. Fleur-de-Lis is like one of my favorite cards in the whole game, and so I've always wanted to play it just consistently in a deck. And Maximus is a great effect to banish a extra deck monster to a special, and then put 2 in the grave for each you and the opponent. Don't forget that. 3 Nadir Servant. This essentially is replacing the Wanted package. Granted, I think it's weaker because Nadir can't go off in standby, but still, pretty great package for the deck. Now to non-engine. Kind of like my Sword Soul build. I'm off of Ash and Valor, and I'm running this. So draw the 1 Crow, because I'm not always going to need to search Ponyx off of Shurik. 3 Super Poly. This card is nuts, guys. This guy can pretty much like wipe your opponent's monsters and just really help you like solidify a win. Don't sleep on this card. I think this card should be a mainstay in the format right now. 2 Tanky. Now this could be Prosperity. I just rather tanky because it guarantees I get to a monster if it doesn't get interrupted, of course. But Prosperity, you could always brick and just like mill spells or something like that. So I think this is better in my opinion, especially if you get trolled. The probably like one of the strongest cards in the game and my favorite card in the game. If you guys know my channel, I tell you that on every profile. Talents is just nuts. I was gonna put it to 3, but I decided to put in the Skyburn instead. 1 for 1, of course, because this card just all outs fails and you draw it, you're golden. You can get your combo going. The call by, because it's just too important in this game. Please, Konami, either put this to 3 or ban it. Don't tease us with 1. And then, of course, 3 Imperm. So, very self-explanatory deck. I think it's kind of simplified without Fenrir in it. Fenrir didn't really give it much, like, in sense of mobility or anything like that, but this definitely just kind of makes it solidified or a bit easier to think through, you know, so if that makes sense. Extra deck, we are running the 1 Relinquish. I think that anybody who's not playing this right now in their Fire King deck is kind of foolish. It can single-handedly take care of monsters that are problematic and really helps out. The 1 Link Revo, that's because I want an access code line, so I play this guy. Of course, SP to mainstay. The Hita, love this card. I think it's going to get reprinted in Rarity too, my own personal beliefs. We'll see. I hope they do, because I want all the Charmers to be secret rares. If you guys can't tell, secret rare is my favorite rarity in the game, so would love that. Sunlight Loaf, it's just great utility for the deck. Heat Soul, can't go wrong with it. It's a great card. Trial Power. Of course, I'm playing the Apollosa. You do spam out a lot of creatures, so this really helps you get monster negates. The access code, of course, because as long as I can go into it, I'll want to play it. Garunix, you always want your board wipe. It's your main, like, basic combo. So, Sky Crisis, of course, and then my Dogmatika package, the Farajit and the Shureg, and then Dogmatika package plus Super Poly targets. So Garua, Entis, and Muddragon, who's probably like low-key the MVP of the deck. And then let's get into the side deck. Something that I would change in this side deck is probably adding Nib instead of evenly matched, but we'll discuss it really briefly. Ghost Spell, of course. I am playing 2 Lightning Storm and 1 Feather Duster, as in all my decks. 3 Dark Rulers. So combo deck is still a thing, Sprite is still a thing, Baron is still a thing, and this just can crap on it. Cosmic Cyclone, because Cosmic Cyclone's banish effect is crazy. Banish your opponent's Fire King Island, watch them suffer, and then we'll have this discussion. So banishing, in my opinion, is great for the format right now. It's a great way to stop a lot of decks, but I probably would put in Nib instead, so keep that in mind. But yeah, not much to say there. I just think it's a solid card. I like the effect that it'll get rid of back row too, or field spells, but like I said, I think that if there was one thing I were to change in this, it would probably be Nibiru. So that is it for the deck here. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Please like and subscribe. Again, thank you for all the support I was receiving on the Sword Soul profile with a twist, or I guess a nuance to the deck. It's kind of popped off in my standards, like I said, and it just keeps going up, so I appreciate it, guys. Please keep the love strong on that profile. But other than that, guys, hey, appreciate it. Be kind, be respectful of each other, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good night. Bye-bye.